Hello, welcome one and all. It's Thursday. No, yeah, Thursday night here at IR Bad at Games, and we are here tonight with what I am pretty confident will be the finale of Expedition 33. So, if this is your first stream tuning into this, probably not the best way to start unless you just
Turn back.
want to see how it
Yeah.
ends.
I would
But
recommend not doing that.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
I
You
feel
have not
like
experienced the story at
at least
all.
watch through one of these streams from the beginning
Yeah,
if you're
you're
gonna
missing the fuck out.
not play it yourself. It's a good story. It's worth it.
Really is. But as you can see from off in the distance there, our last stream we ended with the confrontation with the paintress, top of the monolith, which we heartily defeated her, and then kind of realized that wasn't really a guy all
Or at
along.
least not this world's bad guy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there
It's
were.
complicated.
It's complicated. There was some story revelations in which this whole fiasco basically revolves around grief, death of a loved one, and escaping into a magical fantasy world that your son painted to cope with his loss, getting kind of lost in the sauce there. Um,
That reminds me.
yeah.
I was wrong about most stuff. I didn't feel like I called many things. I will say, box of child's toys come to life in
Close.
spirit
Close.
was
Yeah.
accurate.
uh,
Sorry. Anyway.
we defeated the paintress, and lo and behold, it did not solve the world's problems. In fact, things got worse when the real Renoir, who was the true origin of the Gommage, just wiped everybody out of existence except for our good friend Verso here, including Mayel, who, when wiped out, was reverted back. Well, we saw a flashback to 16 years ago, where we learned. I think Eric. I think he probably started picking up on it pretty early on. That there's more to Mayel than met the eye.
Yeah.
Turns out
That she was the main character.
Yeah. Turns
Cool.
out Mayel was Renoir and Aline's daughter, Alicia, who, through some complications with Writers Guild, caused writers to attack their house. And brother Verso, the real Verso, not the painted one here, died in the fire. She was maimed and scarred and lost her voice and her eye. And because of all this, mother turned to the magical painted world that her son created and became the paintress and everything basically.
The last of his canvases.
Last of his canvases,
and
yeah.
There's some element of your soul as a component of the painting magic. It's nebulous. There's not a lot of details on that side of the canvas.
I will say we'll get some more story revelations about that too.
Wondering. I figured that's got to be the next,
that is, yeah.
I guess we kept talking after the stream ended last night. And
yeah.
Sort of like wheeling around on where I assume the next questions are. So.
But it seems right now. So after that little story flashback, we turn to present day where Mayel has accepted and or at least restored her memories. She knows who she is now. She has regained her paintress powers. And confronted her real father, who was secret curator. The guy's been kind of helping us all, upgrading our weapons and whatnot.
Yeah. And taking down the paintress.
Yeah.
Who was secretly just warning everybody.
Yeah.
Who was up next. Not actually the one going after him.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He was confident that she could talk her father into some sense, not destroying. That did not work out. It's hard to pick a side here. On one hand, I understand where Renoir is coming from. It's not healthy to get obsessed and addicted to this fantasy world that's not reality to these people, at least. And it's not healthy to. Yeah. You're not really grieving your son if you're just living with a painted version of him. But at the same time, it's hard not to side with Mayel. It's like, no, these are real people. There's real lives here, and it's not right to destroy them. So that is the conflict that's going to be dealt with here in Act 3. And so when we last left off,
I think like the comparison that I made was like with the. I don't know if I said it on air or not, but on there's a Star Trek episode involving a Lieutenant Barclay getting addicted to a holodeck. Like going to spend time in a fake world in the holodeck, and I don't know that that's as good of a metaphor. The more I thought about it, because it's not like holodeck characters aren't real people. They don't have the stuff that makes you and I real people, whatever that sentience is or something, like that's never on the table. That's the bad part. That's why it's bad. And here you could argue at least that stuff's all here. So whether they're made of, flesh and blood or ink is a different. So yeah, Velveteen Rabbit.
Yeah, that's where we're hopping back into tonight. The reveal of Mayel's true identity.
Actualizing herself as a paintress.
Yep, she restored to life.
I guess if it is it just the paintress who's got like a gendered. Maybe they're all painters. I don't know. It's like actor.
Yeah, I think like the whole family has some kind of painter. Not really defined.
Yeah.
But
some isekai.
That is where we're coming back in tonight. So the party has been restored. She basically God brought everybody back to life. Yeah.
They like remember the same and stuff, which is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's actually going to come into
They're
question.
Not the same. They're not the same people. They
Right.
just think they are.
But yeah, let's see how the story ends. See if we can chat with our party members.
Convince me that they're the same people.
I was right not to trust you.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased.
Right.
They were about to be erased.
Right.
I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your
Or
problem.
just like...
You think in false
Yeah,
dichotomies.
that's not...
It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
Ugh.
I guess we'll see.
I guess because they're all fake people, then you can just do that. I don't like it, though. It's like, sorry, I did a little genocide.
Save it.
Oof.
I don't need your mea culpa.
Right?
You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be
Super
more
meta.
upset.
I was. I got over it.
Something about
Everything
dying.
I knew about our world was wrong.
I guess,
And
yeah,
you know
that
what?
too.
I don't care. Because death isn't death.
Dang.
Oh, I didn't think about
Yeah.
that.
And that
Yeah,
means
like none of it's fucking real.
I can see
we
my
can
husband
just
again.
make them come back.
Yeah.
CL.
Oh, please.
Hush now.
I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat
Yeah,
to get
right.
him back.
Fuck off.
So, I understand. We're good.
I would.
Thank you.
I'd kill all of
As
you.
long as you help me bring Pierre
No
back.
remorse.
You owe me.
You got it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's like how you should expect people to react.
Not to say I told
But
you
it could be
so,
worse.
but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
This-
Quite a steep
his
hill
mother.
to climb.
I don't know. But yeah.
Oh, one other interesting tidbit about Monaco here. Told you. So you saw in the Mail flashback that painted version of Monaco here is based off the family's dog, but the actual in-game dog version of Monaco is based on the real-life studio's mascot, Monaco the dog. Who?
Cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
That's fun.
That Mail. Oh, and it.
We
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's
Maman.
probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
Right.
No.
Eileen.
But
wants
you
us
are,
back.
though.
Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's
It's pretending
cycle of grief.
that you can ignore death by
The whole
making
world
fake people.
carries the burden of your family's grief.
He's in the right here, at least with that statement.
Yeah, and there is like some amount of it that's like, but I don't think that like one person's need to move on and healthfully grieve their son's death is a good enough justification to kill like a world's worth of people. It's tough.
Oh,
I don't
SPA.
know.
Yes.
You can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever
Pretty
mad.
rad.
Bad things happen when we get mad,
Oh, I know.
but I can never be mad at you.
World is too good for us. Or the other way around.
Yeah.
Just write in the Journal of Gustav.
Create the greatest expedition.
Ella finds a spot where she can write. Spend some time writing in Gustav's journal, Tom. He writes about everything.
I guess the kids dropped it because they got.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Painters, Aline, Renoir. So no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. She is sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. Heck.
Well,
How about the
like,
others?
yeah, I don't even. I mean, what if you? Do you make them immortal? If you don't,
Nice
are you
hair.
an ass?
Oh yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry.
Or like
didn't-
Horton Hears a Who.
My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one
Yeah,
of us.
no, Verso's the
Even if
asshole.
you're also one of them.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods, 2 homes, 2 Lumiere.
You're not
There's
an
like a
orphan
real
anymore. You just found your
Lumiere.
family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So, Gustav. And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya, this is a lot to take in. Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
All right, let's create the greatest expedition in history. You recall he's gathering chroma from fallen expedition members.
Right. They were talking about reabsorbing them. So it's taking it very
Eskia ability unlocked. We can now.
Ooh, dang, it's their ship phase.
Final objective. Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the...
Once we're ready.
So, I will
We can
ask
head
you,
to
Eric.
Lumiere.
Do you want to expel Renoir first and do optional content second, or optional content?
Huh. Well, I guess I would say do the optional junk first, and then let's close it out with Renoir, I guess. It's interesting that I suppose it makes sense that you would be able to do it after. But it seems like it probably doesn't make much of a difference if you don't do it then.
Yeah. Oh, once you effectively beat the game, you can still go around and do the optional.
Right.
But in order to do this, we're gonna have to spend some time at camp.
Gotcha.
I got to get our relationship.
Yes.
Who's going to upgrade our Pictos now?
I can do it.
Which
Huh.
I don't
That doesn't
usually
make
get
sense.
this nervous, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now
Now it's
There's
personal.
like a chance that it could succeed.
spend time with CL.
Before it was just like an acceptable way to run
You
out
used to
the
be a
clock.
farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah.
That's not a
Farmer,
farming
always a
site.
farmer.
It's
Is a double-headed scythe
double-ended.
very useful on a farm, though?
Exactly.
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I don't believe it.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite
I
different
mean, like,
now.
I'm sure she's
Probably
plenty
a lot more variety than back
the
then.
gardening is aided by
The
a
Outdome
double
teams brought back
Yeah.
loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them. And 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably
Right.
better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... It still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect. But we were perfect for each other.
What happened to
Oh,
him?
man, that's a good line.
You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Urso saves a bit longer, so she doesn't show it. You understand?
Dun, 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 dun.
Urso and CL spend more time.
I don't usually get this.
Yeah, I can.
It's...
Now it's personal.
Urso approaches CL.
Okay.
I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
Did Esquier put you up to this?
I mean,
Whatever do you mean?
Esquier's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say
What
you're
is
a
it
terrible swimmer.
about?
Esquier.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim.
That way you can save me. It's
Yeah.
pretty
That
funny.
way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to teamwork?
No, I can't swim.
What if
Like, terrified of water. You don't
The
understand.
situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Urso and CL get checked. Urso reveals that he
Oh,
kept
he
secret
gets
swimsuits in
swimsuit,
Manuka's
yep.
bag.
I was just gonna say.
And a
he
lady
gets
swimsuit as
swimsuit.
well, just in case. Sneaky Verso.
What?
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Kind of version.
I had an aversion to mushrooms, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Esquier fed me so many mushrooms. I mean, I died the first few times, but now I'm immune.
This is your idea of an inspirational story.
I was also the swim captain at
Well, you
school.
did just come back from life.
Is
Or
that
death,
supposed to be
whatever.
impressive?
Life.
That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good
Yes.
swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help.
About
It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react and not panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What
No,
first?
but like, why are you
Just
afraid of water?
sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
husband? You're telling me, when did it start?
Ciel gathers her courage and enters. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her. Still more. For a while, she manages to.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. And teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational.
It was something.
Ciel can't believe. Vice versa. Ciel and Verso know. Where to go? Spend a bit more time on the island, celebrating.
I don't usually.
Yeah, I can.
It's.
Now it's per.
Verso approaches Ciel, eager to talk to her.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
Burns down.
Smartest you thoughts for me.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others, but if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. as far as the waves would carry me, until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks, I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What
That's
I didn't
scary.
know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant.
Oh,
But
damn.
that I had lost the child.
CL.
I desperately
in on that.
want my El to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of
Imagine
problems
not being able to die.
for everyone.
Might bring that on eventually.
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Yes. Him.
CL has confided her darkest secret to bound by grief and dark thoughts. Verso and CL spend more time together. Two close friends. CL is inspired by the learn and slow. Time flew by. Alright, who?
On to the
It's
next.
strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a paintress, but also our Mael.
Yeah. She's our Mael.
I'm a Lune? Yeah. Go purchase Lune, who is on the X.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really?
Right.
4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32.
Or is still
Everyone
young.
at Lumiere starts their
to be
apprenticeship
writing.
at 6. And I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
That's nice. Got to spend more time with you.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time
I
with
don't
you.
think that's what
They
it's
needed a
gonna be.
research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
That's how you ask questions.
See? That's
Got
how you
him.
ask questions. My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists.
Oh,
So,
be a protagonist.
we're
Is that
quite
how you
pressure
ask
to
questions?
find out.
You're an artist then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning,
Music is my passion.
huh, mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar? You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do.
Oh my god.
Let's start a band.
Great, let's start a
Play together
band.
sometime.
Aww.
Maybe we can.
Verso and Lune have found a common passion. Lune is intrigued by this
Great.
facet of Verso. Verso is excited to play music.
Yeah.
Fellow music lover. Their relationship. Spend some time discussing their favorite songs and how
Radio
they learn.
Obscura or something, man. Come on, it'll be cool.
The discussion is passionate. That's for several. Either notices.
It's strange.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Verso approaches Lune, sensing.
You said you traveled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46? No, why?
Oh, nothing. I thought maybe.
What is it?
Must be serious. You're usually more eloquent than this. You
My
come in at her. It's hilarious.
They,
They were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their trail.
you have?
Yeah. On Siren's Island.
Oh,
I can show you.
I can show you,
really?
but don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Askia can fly.
No.
Mm.
No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, we can go anytime. It's not far. On the outskirts of Siren's Island.
Thank you.
One option. Verso promised to show Lune where he found Expedition 6 Lune Island. Alright. Hell.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
I can literally unmake you. So
As you
fuck
wish.
around.
I can't feel me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
I'm in my person noticed that in the
Let me die!
You okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien.
Lucien, remember him?
And everyone.
No.
He was one of the
I'm
original.
trying to remember.
One of the
I
guy you
know, I
got-
know he's one of the people who was in the opening
Every time
sequences, but I don't even.
contain it.
Like, it's one of
Wave
a
comes out of
handful of
nowhere
people.
and
Yeah.
I don't know.
drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years.
They say time heals all wounds.
Oh wait. Okay.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too.
Lucien was a jokester.
He hung out with Cial,
Some
Yeah.
death
Yeah.
is
right? Yeah.
not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Gail is skeptical about Versa's advice. He's not in the mood to talk, but also doesn't wish. Verso understands. He sits with her. Conversation. They head back to the other.
Mael.
I'm getting accounting.
Gail asks Verso if they can talk by the walk there together.
I found the letter
What?
from Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand
Understand what?
why Maman.
What?
Oh, how did
You just
what?
found.
You found what?
Don't go messing
He
with her.
dropped it into the sea.
She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
You found it.
She only kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Vaso,
I mean, she's
you're not
magic.
doing her any favors. You
But-
already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Where is she?
Is
If I
that a
had to
yes?
guess, there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. near the monolith, with
One of those sounds people make when they're
the third
caving.
axon.
Is
Uh-huh.
that yes?
That. I guess we're climbing.
Ooh, third axion.
Verso promised to take me out to his sister. He's most likely in a giant tower on the island. Last act.
Good.
Esquier.
Noir is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
Time with Esquier yet. Verso approaches Esquier. Significant.
Waffles or pancakes?
Can't believe you told Ciel about the
I
wine.
can't believe you told Ciel about the wine.
Oh, well,
Unacceptable.
she's very persuasive.
Really?
And when she smiles at me, I feel
Um,
warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh,
Rough, man.
I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great
Gotcha
job
there.
too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel
He's just the
warm
perfect character.
and fuzzy.
He gets it.
too.
You like
That's not true.
her.
No, that's not.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
Oh,
You gave her all my best
and?
for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself, so I don't know what to
That's
call
fair.
it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh,
So it's
but
just a rock.
Luna's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
This was a scam.
Of course.
Of course she does.
Luna
mean-
knows a lot about
Yeah.
lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so
He gets it.
interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too.
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well,
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
that's not what. What exactly are you. No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You
Are
seem
we?
flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want
Yeah.
a hug?
Force.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Who would turn down an SK hug?
Verso is relieved that
Kinda
Esquier has
monster.
stopped talking about what he thinks of Ciel. He secretly touched it.
Pretty cute.
Mm-hmm. They enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long before turning.
Noir
I guess he's not.
cousins.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Oh, I didn't.
Rocket lets him fly.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you
I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean.
oh, like
Sometimes
initially,
Yeah.
it was gone
really
because
mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh, and Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my god.
Oh, minis who hide things but who aren't really minis. Verso, I remember
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
where I lost Uri.
Uri. Right. So, where's Uri?
I left
What's-
Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay.
That's like right next to your cave, right?
Which one was Uri again?
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Oh, right, right. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Claire used to sing all the time. It made him so happy. And you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Esk. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Rocks.
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Obviously. Because he likes what?
Why would he want another rock?
The same reason he wants the one he has.
A better rock.
There you
Better?
go.
How?
We'll make it
Well, that's
so
what we
it
gotta
looks
figure
like
it out.
Francois, and we
Nice.
can paint a miniature clown top.
Sure, why not?
Sure. Why not?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee,
I mean, that's what we're doing anyway.
thanks.
But I like
How about
the plan.
that rock over there?
Sure. Perfect SBA.
Uh-huh.
Ta-da!
Oh man.
Doesn't it look just like him?
I mean, it's pretty good.
almost feel like Francois is here with us. All right. I'm ready.
What?
Clear.
You want to go now?
Yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see Francois.
You're back.
Francois!
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
He's right.
No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Boy.
I think I'll improvise.
Oh jeez.
Ready to strike.
You ignore
I'll manage.
shields like that, obviously.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's helpful.
Just try it.
Ruh-roh.
Got him.
I think I'll improvise.
Fine. Here.
Nice.
Ha! Take your rock and scram.
Oh, Yuri. I've missed you. Thank you, Francois.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh, Francois.
As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically. He really does miss her.
Aww.
Back at camp,
Poor
SBA
guy.
swallows Uri. His
Hooray.
Now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso,
Woo.
you're the best.
Glad I could help.
Glad I could help.
You do more than help. You're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
As he's covered. in blood. Their incredible adventure has made the
SKA.
bond between Verso and SKA even stronger. Water dive. SKA and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the other. One more S
Anwar's
I guess he's not.
cousins.
accent.
Francois really misses Claire, huh?
Yeah, he waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left, but it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been
You know,
a few
it's
centuries
never really
when she
explicitly
wouldn't
stated,
leave him.
but there SKA has at least once or twice alluded to an earlier, like a very earlier time in the painting, when I imagine when Verso was proud and painted it, and the three kids were like in the fucking Narnia-like adventure with SKA and Francois and all that.
They talk about the four of them flying around.
Yeah.
Never leave
Him,
me.
Clea, there's.
Do you
I was
miss-
trying to figure out who the fourth
Verso.
person was at the time, and
I mean, your Verso.
there's a
Real
lot.
Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mention him with me.
It
Well, duh.
makes you sad.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
You're my
True,
friend.
bud.
Other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
SKA, thank you, mon ami.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
SKA has touched Verso's heart with his. The bond between Verso and SKA is now unbreakable, and it's Matt. SKA's words trigger Verso's imagination and angels. Talk more about what kind of adventures they go on next. Check up on the other.
Go, or is he all set? No, you did him first.
Yeah, approach.
SKA.
Are you troubled, mon ami?
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend?
It was pretty clear.
I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
It shook me to my soul, SKA.
You
I
meant
will
the
never forget
second
that.
time we met.
Oh, shit.
In the caves. Yeah.
Good line.
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's fun.
What do you mean by second time?
First
I'm
was
always
number
lost.
1. Second means number 2.
It's hard. I help. Sometimes
I understand
I need
that.
help
So
with those kinds of concepts.
was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes.
Not well.
You were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
It was you.
You should know.
You saved me.
For the
Back
record,
then. Wait, but
is ill-advised behavior.
how?
I heard your tears.
From
What?
so far away?
I
In the
heard
water.
you. So I came.
Oh. I see. Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do like to cry.
I guess I do.
Verso likes crying too.
Yes, I know.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
know. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best. One of me.
Yeah, an SK.
Quickly.
Long time. Got a couple to go to now.
Take it to the sky. Here we go.
Friends. Nice to get a break.
Hang
Yeah.
on tight.
Pretty big island.
Hang on tight.
Uma wheeler force. Gracias.
The 46 are nearby.
Here?
Yeah, but getting to them might be tricky.
When is it not?
It's one of the flags.
The gate does not budge. The Verso passes through the nothing around that could help. Try. Her fingers hesitate. Closes her eyes and plays a song. Or resonate. Smile, Luna. Valley dances. Last haunting.
Are they?
My parents? No. It's Amelie and Christoph. They used to come by our house for dinner.
I'm sorry.
They were good people. Their journal must be around here.
Hey.
That's what's about to happen.
Spooky worm.
I think I'll improvise.
I can do it.
End all, baby.
Huzzah.
I can do it.
Looks like one of those that crappy cheapo like charcoal worm.
Oh yeah.
Expedition 46, Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us, but it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry. Her daughter Lune will finish their work.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
Sad.
They arrive in camp. Tries for to talk away.
All my life, everything we did was about the Patris. It was a constant hum in the background. This worry, this responsibility, just always there. Always. 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 There was no relief. Never. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them.
Right.
Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort. Only results.
If you hate
Where's
it
the
so
credit?
much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head. And running away won't silence them.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours. Even if they were alive, the voices in your head, the voices you listen to, have to be your own.
Is that how it works for you?
Getting there.
Oh no.
Sometimes
There's like
it's hard to
a
tell.
million others. There's a crowded place.
Erica miss. Lune impulsively kisses Verso on off guard. Verso questioning, laughing. They were
It's strange.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Verso.
What are you writing this time? More notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of
So.
flora and fauna?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Minoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
About me.
It's about me, isn't it? The strange and shattered life of Verso Descendre.
That's a mouthful.
Well,
Oh, really?
come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know,
Ah.
I'm working
Easy
on a
money.
song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own, and I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Play me your song.
Actually, I was thinking we could work on it together. Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
Sorry, what?
Sure, I'd love to help you with your song.
Sure.
Let's just
I'd love to
never
help you
like-
with your song.
Let's go find a comfortable place to compose then.
Verso and Lune walk into the woods together. Spend a few hours together. Really needed to release some frustration.
Jesus. That was not needed.
It really wasn't.
Luna's fine. God damn it.
After they did what needed doing, they sat for a while and composed music together. Ciel smiles at them as they return to camp. She knows.
She knows. No shit.
Lune better understands the world and herself. Creating an attack on law.
Are they saying that she's never... Whatever. I don't buy that for a second. It is like a weird... I don't know. Like...
Yeah.
It feels like a sideline almost, the relationship thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it's not I'm trying to think, like some of the games that do lore bad, they'll like just have little things pop up and there's a menu you can go to and read the thing or not, you know, like Destiny or something.
Yeah.
Those, like some of those like bad lore. So it's not like that bad where it's totally feels like it was tacked on at the end or something, but it doesn't feel like it's super integral. It's a really great progression and like they're cute scenes and they work well. I just I don't feel like they directly play it. I suppose that's the goal. They're supposed to be like side.
Canvas portrait. Portrait. Portrait.
Huh.
Frame it.
Okay.
Right. The next act.
And I also wish that I guess it doesn't. There's no like consequence one way or the other if you decide. You're not like picking a waifu or whatever. It's
Right,
just,
yeah.
Like, do you get your relationship level up high enough with either of them? Yeah. Huh. That's kind of big.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall. She's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
That was funny. It's dumb. But I like it.
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Tools are all massive. And axes. Yeah, they're massive. But like the tools are still oversized for them.
Yeah. Definitely.
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
Ooh.
Long way up.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
Sure
Looks
seems
that
like
way.
it. I mean, could be worse. I guess heads up, they might try and kick you off the tower.
Right.
I don't know otherwise. Sort of a win-win. A rope around his head with a bunch of nails. That's
Certainly a fashion statement.
like, oh, frying pan. You know, that's basic. That's easy. This dude, large pot on his. Oh no, that's just a hat. So, fucking
Vertigo,
weirdest audience.
remember?
Why would he remember? I guess he would remember eventually, because she's been here before.
His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that.
You're an only child.
Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's
Maybe
just
Lune
so
wasn't, I guess, but they didn't talk
perfect,
about if she's
so
not,
accomplished,
then
Looney-
they did
talented.
not even
Yeah,
mention.
Looney had a
the
younger
other kid.
sister and a brother.
So proud of her. And Verso.
Lune will continue our work. Fuck the other two
Verso
kids.
could
I don't even
always
remember their
make Papa
names.
laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
All these inventions. Gustave would have loved to see this.
Expedition 61. Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
Sequence. You weren't sitting here, I would have thought you were painting something else.
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
She blames us. Doesn't she? You're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
Oh, painted Alicia. I wish this would be a fair. I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go, claim your piece of sky. We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia. Wait.
At camp, Verso refuses to talk to anyone. Oh, male.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family.
She had the desire.
I have no one
The
left
decision, though.
You have me. You have us.
Mile. I wasn't ready.
Don't understand.
That's not a valid. Like,
You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and
he
everyone
doesn't
in
get
it.
to get upset.
Isn't that the same
'cause
thing?
She made a
It's different.
decision, or like, because Alicia did. But
It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you.
you could have
I
started
should
with
have
that.
given you a chance to say
That would have made this all a lot simpler.
I'm
Like,
truly
my bad.
sorry, Verso.
You're right. You want me to bring her back real quick? Since that's within my power.
Despite his frustration, Verso appreciate that me. Oh, that's his deep. Sit in silence a little longer. This now the one I think your
Mael.
I'm good. I can't.
final one. This one caught me off guard. Verso approaches Mael, who's staring at the monolith by herself.
The monolith looks strange without Mama or her number there.
It feels empty now.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing her there. I wonder
Right.
what Mama's doing now.
Oh.
She must be so upset.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Claire.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally. Well, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
She told you everything then?
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago. Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly
Yeah,
take you
so-
with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the
Yep.
rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I
Again?
think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustav,
What is it?
did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Maman home.
So you let him die?
I did.
Shit. Where you
I should have told you
crap
everything
about the
sooner.
painters for playing God.
I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks. For telling me the truth.
Yeah, I mean, that actually is real shit.
Yeah. It looks bland without a number.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
Catchy.
Come on, let's do it.
Helen versus Bond is now. Fortunate. Verso let Gustav fucking die.
Yeah. Mail's not bringing him back. Like, I don't.
They head to the
hard to get
monolith.
too upset.
Elle repaints it.
Oh, she really is.
Yeah.
Nice.
This adventure helped Mail better understand her painter side. She learned how to fucking gomage people. They returned to camp to the rest of the expedition. And now
That's a wild.
there's a new
Nice,
sign.
it actually does say
Yeah.
it.
Papa, go home.
You fella. Nice. It's a funny one.
Those were the major optional I wanted.
Alright.
Others we could do.
Well, got a bit of time if you want. If you got some other stuff you want to try and accomplish. Your call, though.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Leave it in your, at your discretion.
Things I've been
I'm
avoiding.
assuming the last fight won't take that
No,
long,
it won't.
given the current state of Mayal. Which
Yeah.
you were saying that they are changing.
Yes, they
it
are.
Sounded like.
After tonight, there will be a patch going forward where Mail won't be as strong as she.
Well, it's a good thing we got in. Get it done.
This
Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. What is this place? We call it Gestrel Ascension. Golgar used to suck at climbing, so she built this to hone her skills. Only few Gestrels managed to reach the top, but those who did are so proud that they decided to live there and never come back. Reach the top, they'll most likely welcome you as a hero and offer you the ultimate Gestrel reward.
looks like a waste of time.
You ever played that game Getting Over It with Bennett Folly?
I've seen it. It looks awful.
Yeah, that's what this challenge is. I've gotten pretty good at it though. I think I can make it on one try.
Huh.
I say that.
I was gonna say.
Oh, ooh.
Fucking holes in the middle. I remember that shit got you the last time you were running around on one of those. It's the funniest fucking thing to get caught with. Somebody's whole ass staircase.
Oh yeah, and every time you think, I've got to be at the top now. Nope.
Not even close.
Not even close.
That's an accordion.
Huh? Ooh, 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 ooh.
More to go.
Ooh. Or almost.
I was gonna say, it seems like we gotta be getting close. Even if they're not, even if you're not, you are a ways up regardless.
Huh.
Is that right?
I think I'm in. Gucci, baby.
Catch on the lip, over jump, throw yourself off. Look at all of them. They're so excited for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh, really? An expedition? I certainly wasn't expecting that. But your presence here is proof that you've climbed the tower, like all of us here. You can live here with us now, forever. Actually, oh. Well then, as a souvenir, take this. This is the ultimate Gestrel uniform. Wear it with pride. You are one of us now. There's a Speedo for Monica.
Solid.
And as a reward, woohoo!
Cannonball!
Ultimate cannonball. Alright, we're done here. There is. So there is one painted version of the family, person of the family.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
This is where she lived.
You are here. Here in this. Used to play here a lot with the other. Now the one here, not her. Who are you talking about? I think it's always about her painting, her whole thing. Everything has to be perfect. Perfect, I have never. Perfect she is not, the one who is here. Maybe it's better to forget all about this. She is trapped here behind this door in her. We open this door behind you. Colors. Got the colors. She mocked Aline's creations, trapped in her own. Her Nevron stole her colors. Let's free.
Well, it seems like the painting plate.
Yeah, paint. I don't know if we talked about it, but as far as the Gestrels and the Grandis were all in SKA were all Versos. All the Neverons were painted by Clair. All the Axons were painted by Renoir, and painted versions of the family were painted by Aline, as well as the Lumieres, Lumerians.
Interesting.
Interesting looking.
Blades sharp. I can do it.
125.
Yeah. And I'm struck.
Finesse and precision.
Elements converge. This ends now.
On guard. Prepare for annihilation. I can do it.
One down. Assuming that the big
One down.
didn't count.
3 to go.
Vulnerable. Flame one first.
Oh, you're right, man.
I thought it was the frost one first.
Blades sharpened.
Oh, it changes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen them pop up across all of them.
Oh boy.
Gonna be a fight.
On me. Okay. Ready to parry. Okay. Ready to parry.
Oh wait, my bad.
Still need your help.
I thought you got it and got the counter.
Oh. Well.
Clearly, yeah, you're doing damage when you
I feel like such a fool.
fool. All these things happen.
I'd actually. Just be honest. Alright. Flame first. I still tap it.
Not looking good.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay. Blades sharpened.
Lune, careful.
Sorry, I failed. Meet your reckoning. A storm is coming.
I can do it. I can do it. Fiery. Shot.
Easy.
Two down, two to go.
Go blue.
This will hurt. Finesse and precision. Not looking good. I can do it.
Yeah.
Boss music.
Just one more.
Great.
Duelist.
The dance begins.
Quick dance.
Ag. You know, if you're not going to use 4 swords, you should
That
at
should do
least
it.
use 2 swords in 2 hands.
Did it with her Attilia, but she recognized you. Don't let her not. A threatening aura emanates from beyond the door. Push harder. Slightly. Station of danger is magnified. Beyond the door lies a threat unlike anything you felt before. Before? Last time. You truly wish to
Oh
open
my
the door?
god.
Or be it.
How hard is this fight supposed to be?
Well, I know how hard it is going to be, and it's not worth the 3 warnings.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, this is... That is presented as a far harder fight than any other that we've been presented with.
To
so
be
far.
fair,
Like,
if my male was not built like she is, this would probably be a
Right.
tough fight. This one fucking painted power, that right there, just destroys everything. The moment you can go over 9,999,
Can't be.
all of the equations break
Yeah.
because they were supposed to be capped there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Claire.
Not really. I mean, I guess you're Clair.
undo her.
I bet Claire hated Maman's portrait of her, so she painted over her.
And now she paints Nevrons.
Can you heal her? Can you change her back?
I can't repaint her. Claire's the only one skilled enough to paint over someone else's creation.
So,
Okay.
seeing her skill set, I imagine this would be a really tough fight.
Yeah.
This is gonna be tough.
They're like, hey, remember all of the hard bosses?
Yeah, pretty much.
We can give them to you all at once.
I can do it!
Same fight. Isn't that nice?
Oh, I'm sorry, Claire.
Bye.
How is she so strong?
She's Claire's creation.
Yeah, it doesn't quite hit the same when
Right.
you know you one-shot her.
Real Claire looking at.
Yeah, one eye.
Wait!
Damn.
She's trying to find a way out.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Versa's the only painted one left.
Dishondra family, or I guess the Dishondra family portrait has been eradicated. Just about.
You laid her to rest. See, that's good. Sometimes being selfish is what's needed. I wish you could have listened. You wouldn't have to make the pain suffer. Not she had. That's what I think, at least. But I wish you think. For me, everything in this canvas is as much alive as SKA the just. Welcome them all. Painting should be a celebration, like music. Thank you for taking care of her. May not be much, but we kept a good. A garment we had designed together. And make only.
Oh man.
Wonderful. Here, have this. Thank you for it. Have yourself.
Gets you to the quick scroll.
With that, all the major side content is done.
Dun dun dun.
Time we put.
Mm-hmm.
Lumiere.
Grand finale.
Flashing through the sky.
Back to. They really go all out with this final map too. Ridiculous.
Oh shit.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa.
Time for Mayo to access her inner Aragorn.
We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Made by those. Keep it.
Tomorrow comes.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Mimir.
Very cool.
Very much. This is a very. The ending is very spectacle filled. Give it that.
Yeah, like it's a cool choice. They didn't have to, like, you know, run around and destroy the place where you start. Like, that's cool. That's fun.
Back to where it truly began.
Oh, very cool.
Good stuff.
tattoos.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
I am.
Great.
Oh, lovely.
Gotcha.
If you want me,
Blades sharpened. Fiery. Done.
The opera house.
for that. Here's something I think he'll get a kick. Mira suffered much water. Let's get surface. Meet Expedition 60. I'll let them explain themselves to you. A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and
The
aerodynamic
first line
without
of
the
this
heavy
one.
uniforms constraining
Like,
our glorious
oh, I
muscles.
get it.
With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is.
Yeah,
It
that,
worked.
that barrier we've got the sword to pierce through, they just
The real terror
charged through
lies
it.
beneath the monolith. The rest
With
of Expedition
naked
60
fury.
marched in to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere. But even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress.
Secondarily.
Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
But, you know, to reiterate
Uh-huh.
the point about the muscles.
Upper house? There, if I...
Feeling where he's going. Yeah, if real Verso was that good when he was that young, that's
Yeah.
a hell of a piano player.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axons, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Almost there.
Mael?
Let's go.
Maybe I should continue. Forever. That's true. Doing.
You know it's not safe. Yeah, and you can fight him too.
I'll fight.
I can do it.
I'll give you. Battle. Good luck out there.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
Oh, what game made in France not end properly?
I can't sustain
Eiffel
the
Tower.
expedition as much longer.
Met.
Oh my
We need to
god.
defeat
Yeah.
them fast.
Speaking of things that are quite French about this game. Yeah, I was thinking more and more about it, and you know, not only did they
Your father's been extra inspired.
like animate it in French, but then they went and got Andy Serkis to do the English dub.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're gonna animate it in our language,
Looking good.
and then we'll, I guess, for the throwaway dubbing that won't even match the livery. Like, one of the most famous voice actors on the planet. Like, or at least who's still in the game anyway.
Papa's over there.
Wild.
And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Here he is. Needs to be done, but I can't do anymore. Yes. Yes. No, maybe I should never stop. So something I want to test out that I've heard but haven't seen. Come into the fight. Everybody in this. Then Renoir will fight us in.
Really?
That's what I've heard. I'm gonna find out.
Papa?
Alicia.
He wasn't in it a second ago. I felt like anyway, when we were looking over his shoulder, it didn't look like it was that collar.
To me.
I do understand.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
Doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
I can do it!
Well, Renoir, did you spend the last couple hours getting super strong? Because I did.
Ooh. Took
By
more
Ren,
than one
rest-
shot. Oh, no, I did.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I
We
do
killed
love
you.
a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
Yeah.
No, she can't.
Mama.
Believe you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
What game would it be without a kaiju fight? it wasn't much of a fight.
Yeah, about the same as all of your fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't recover. Shit.
Okay.
This selfish Aline.
I can do it.
What's my turn now? Oh,
That's upstate. That's gonna be a fight.
it will be.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, I got a couple of tricks.
Blades sharp. You can't escape.
Aline, look at Alicia. She can't be here. Aline, it's supposed to be you and me, not you against me.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
Oh, shit. Oh, I think he got me.
So yeah, resurrect.
I only get the one resurrect.
I mean, I guess we could send in the reserve team, which is literally everyone else.
I could, yeah. See how they do.
Do you get anybody else, or is it just?
It's just one return.
Group of
One-
party members. Okay.
Can reapply stuff. Very close to breaking. Phantom Star.
He's gonna lose almost all of the health he has left as soon as he's turned.
Yeah.
It's like 5 million
Wanna
or
use-
something, I think.
What's that?
I think it was like 3 or 4 million last time, and it was like 20 some charges.
A storm is coming. Elements, converge! The elements dance. A storm is coming.
It's still a dick one.
Let us stay near. Lightning dance.
88
What you got?
burn. Wow.
Yeah, it's a ton of burn. Only 200. Yeah, I was misreading. Oh man. Honk.
See, it was actually a tactically sound decision on my part to have males pretend to die.
Right.
So you can catch him off guard.
Mm-hmm. A simple tactical repositioning.
Right.
That's all it was. She did, you know, she had to get out for the wardrobe change.
Right.
So she could swim. I didn't even think about it. But that cutscene she was in the outfit from
Was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind?
It's your papa.
This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting her solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Couldn't help it.
Verso!
You don't
I'm sorry.
think it should work that way?
Still.
Self-portrait? Verso put in? Or is it Verso that mom put in?
Hated boy.
Right, that's what I was wondering. Is like timing wise, it's. But I guess if that's, yeah, I don't know. If she's replacing the lost child, then
Hi.
plays.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no
One
voice
could
and no
argue.
future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up
After you
there,
remake it
I
all,
can
it'll be.
exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa. also said, hold on to each other.
Because he's painted Verso. So the kid, the little boy, is something else.
I'm sorry.
Or at least he's the Verso that the mom painted. At least that was my understanding. Who painted the kid.
I defeated the canvas, Eric.
Dun dun dun. Oh man, you get to pick. I mean, I assume if you fight Mael, this is a loss, so.
Oh no, no, no. You can fight her.
Oh, it's not like your Mael.
No, it's not your man.
Okay.
What? Who do you side with?
I don't know so much as far as all the rest of it, but Verso clearly doesn't want to be put through the suffering anymore, and Mael's starting to feel like, I guess, spoilers for Undertale here in like 3, 2, 1. But Mael feels like Flowey. And,
A little bit.
Verso
Yeah.
is just like, look, this is great and all, but stop. And so I don't know. That's where I'd lean, but I don't care. You can do whichever.
I've already seen my ending. I want you to get your ending.
Okay, then yeah, fight as Verso, I suppose.
In my opinion.
I can, I guess, see the argument that somebody wants to defend whichever choice, probably, but
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
that's what you're doing. You're
We're
doing
all
that.
hypocrites, doing the same
Yeah.
thing to each other.
I mean, he's a bad guy, like, going into this, but he's also been kind of proven right, because Mom came back 10 seconds after he went through all this to get her out, and
End of the line.
she's not leaving because she's, yeah.
I never had to fight against myself before. That was a longer flurry than I.
Uh-huh.
Over there.
Hopefully you don't gotta drop her, or like she doesn't get your resurrection.
Oh, maybe not. Oh shit.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
I have been alive for like 100 years. Please let me die.
It was so kind to give the game to give me another turn.
End of the line.
Yeah, they did not have to.
It's over.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
I've never left you.
It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this.
Bullshit that you conflated
power to
your
paint.
brother.
You'll never have to.
Your
suffer.
entire argument is that everyone here is like a unique
You're okay.
individual life, worthy of its own merit.
You're okay.
You act like he's your brother Verso, then that completely undercuts that.
miss you guys.
I mean, probably not. Oh, I guess he will. I figured he would disappear too. Pretty metal. Not as metal as the last time, but pretty metal.
It's okay. It's over. Versa.
Epilogue.
Ooh-wee.
Life to love.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent. Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel,
Yeah.
où notre deuil prend
He said
place.
STA looked like a child stuff.
Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans
So yeah, he would have been
les
like
du destin,
Verso-ish.
les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain. Au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les
Trending.
Shoot.
Are you happy with your choice?
Yeah, as it's gonna get, I think. I mean, I don't know that it's not like worse or whatever. I'm sure Male's probably happier in the other one, but yeah, I don't know. That's interesting though, man. Yeah, cool story.
Yeah, of the story.
Yeah, the like emotional weight that they're able to carry around is really impressive. This is like a really involved storyline. It's pretty cool.
And
rare to see that level of emotional engagement in a video game storyline. It's really cool.
And there's a lot of hot debates over who's in the right at the end, because there's a lot of you could see the right for both sides, right?
Yeah. If you're gonna act like either side's empirically correct, I think you're just being an ass.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't pay attention, like the whole point is that it's supposed to be an impossible choice.
Yeah.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices, blah blah blah. Like that is
right.
It seems that there's no great way to handle this situation. Is like a big crux of it. Like that loss sucks, and everybody's grief looks different. I guess is like a bumper sticker version of this story, but I don't know. In my head, anyway.
So in my opinion, because I have seen both endings, and you're right, neither one of them are great, but in my opinion, I think Verso's is the one that the most hope-filled. To give you some context with this, for Mael's ending, Versa was right. She completely lied to her father. She was never planning on leaving the painting.
Yeah.
And so she recreates all of Lumiere, but only as she remembers them, because that's all she can do. And so it's like it's like the people of Lumiere live like almost like Stepford Wives kind of thing, where they're them, but they're not really them.
Yeah.
And it seems like
then you're definitely into the like holodeck situation.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, even though the Verso ending sucks, at least like he's out in the real world and like I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. But whatever choice, when you go to play it, whoever's watching goes to play it on their own, whatever choice you make is the right one, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But man, what a fucking ride though. Overall thoughts?
I don't know. It's tough. It's definitely the kind of game that feels like it. Like as you sit with it, you learn more. So I definitely like. And yeah, like I was saying, it's really cool to see the that level of emotional engagement in a video game storyline. You don't always, and yeah, I don't know. High aspirations for art with your video game is cool in my opinion. So that always is going to get high praise. I think it's really pretty. I think they do a lot of little stuff really well. And like if we were to dig in on the mechanics, I think it's maybe like I've mentioned once or twice, it's maybe not my like go-to for game design mechanics style stuff, but everything else about this game has been really, really cool. So no great complaints. I can definitely see this being a game that everybody's hugely a fan. Like everybody's gonna love this for good reason. You can see why it's such a big deal, I guess.
So I would throw my 2 cents in here after experiencing the story twice. 2 things that one I can now talk about, because I didn't want to talk about it as you were going through it, was so throughout from really, I think the first appearance you see of the Fated Souls is when you first get to the Gestrel Forest. You run into the Fated Boy, and they're like, for your first playthrough through, you're like, what are these weird fated souls? These spirits talk to you. They don't. You don't really pick up what they're putting down. And on a second playthrough, fated boy. Every time you see the fated boy, that's Verso. The fated man is Renoir. And the fated woman, you only see the fated woman a few times, and that's Clair. So every time when you talk to them, or at least the second time through, talking to them, knowing who they are and the things that they say, I picked up on a couple new things.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And the second thing I would want to point, very rare, this in RPG for me, to have a sympathetic final big bad guy. Like, he's very like Renoir. He's like, it's just her fucking dad. He just wants what's best for her. It's like, it's hard not to.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
He's got it's like a redeemable villain.
Yeah,
at least an understandable one.
Right. Yeah.
No, I like that too, and it's cool. I like the nobody's like a good guy, but nobody's the exclusively a bad guy.
Right.
Everybody's out there just trying to do what they think's best, and it means hurting other people sometimes. And that's kind of I don't know. It hurts, but it's real. It's good.
And really, all the Descent family really needs is some family therapy, and they'll be fine. I think.
They need to get separate houses. Stop living together.
I've also heard
it's okay to move away from your family.
Yeah, I heard a very interesting argument for the Mael ending. By saying, because you see at the end there, game, at least the ending of the game takes place in 1905, and someone was like, if you put yourself in the shoes of a 16-year-old girl who can't speak, whose face has been deformed, and like in 1905, there's not a whole lot for you.
No, that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
And it does not get better.
Does not get better.
In the next 30 to 50 years are not great for France.
That's very true. Oh man, but
at least in our world, anyway.
Yeah. But that's so thank you for coming along on this journey with us.
What a good time, man.
Oh man. Something to think. This game will sit with me for a while.
Must have.
It's time to close the chapter on this book here and call it a night. So thank you for those of you who tuned in with us, who've journeyed with us. Hopefully you've enjoyed the game as well, and we don't know what's going to come up. I might go back to Lunar next. A lot of thought into that yet. I won't be here on Monday night, so Eric, you got the show then. If you want to get notified on whenever we go live again, play next live every Monday, Thursday. Subscribe to the channel, Discord. There's below. Also, throw a buck or two our way. You don't have to. Hang out with us. But, if you a buck, we won't turn it down. I'll see you on Tuesday. Eric will see you.